Sorry about that. I'm not used to, like I said, technology bullshit. My name's Dave. Shit. I gotta move this a little bit. So, went to a sex toy party a couple of weeks ago. Different shit. Like, I'm gonna be 50 years old. When I was 19, 20 years old, we didn't have the shit they have now. They have flavors that a woman can put on her vagina. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and popcorn. Why the fuck do I want a vagina that tastes like popcorn? Like, what am I, Orville Redenbacher? Hello, Jiffy Pop? No, like, leave shit alone. But the things that they have there, like, I go walking up and they've got tables and all these different sex toys and shit. And they got this huge, it's like a big black freaking dildo, then a white one. I looked down, I thought it was an eraser. I looked at it, I was like, what's that? She's like, oh, that's an Asian penis. I'm like, nice. There it was. And then they had this thing. It looked like a fucking furnace. But it was a sex toy. And it's, I think there was about 20 older ladies there. And they all start screaming like, oh my God, holy shit. And they gotta yell a swear word every time. And tell you what, I worked on a construction site for years. The shit that comes out of 40 to 50-year-old ladies' mouth at a sex toy party, nah, I looked a couple of times like, oh my God, oh holy shit. So I'm like, it's a furnace. Like, you're gonna go home, fuck yourself, take off the top and have a cup of soup after? Like, what the fuck's going on? No, look, that brings a new meaning to clam chowder. No, I can put something in there. Like, no. But again, yeah, I'm older, so things have changed with just that part of life. And then, bless you. And then, like, I'm a bartender on the side too. And about a year ago, guys stopped drinking Bud Light and shit at my bar. I'm like, why? Like, oh, fucking, they got a tranny doing the commercial. I'm like, RuPaul used to do a commercial for fucking Burger King and you still put that meat in your mouth, really? So the fuck what? Get on the fucking high horse. If you want to suck a dick, I really don't give a fuck. But I've got a lesbian daughter too. And I've been in, like they were saying earlier about being in a room with like a bunch of guys. I've looked at a bunch of cocks in a room. I just never looked at one. I was like, never, not once. I'm good. They don't thrill me. Same thing with, I get the butthole thing. There's nothing like a butthole. They can accidentally go down your, it's nothing wrong with it. But it's not for me. Like, my wife has the password to my phone, my emails, everything. My butthole, there's no password. It's mine. I'm sacred. That's why I don't go to church. Like, that's my butthole. No, ain't no one in there fucking touching it. It's mine. It is. Like, I like her. Oh, him. What's it? He won't tell me his name. He's pissed at me. So yeah, I've never been into that shit. But again, I have a lesbian daughter, and she comes home from school, and she says, "Hey, Dad, I gotta talk to you. Can you sit down?" I'm like, "Of course." She's like, "I'm a lesbian." I'm like, "Cool. You and I finally have something in common." And she starts laughing her ass off. I'm like, "I don't care. Like, my son wants to have a boyfriend. My daughter wants to have a girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. If you're happy, that's cool." But I got confused the other day. I was watching a swimming thing on TV, and this chick jumps out of the fucking pool. I'm like, holy shit. Like, bang, and then she turns around like, aw, don't confuse me. I don't like being confused. If you're like, hey, guess what, on this or on that, I'm good with it. But don't try to confuse me. I don't like it. I was confused as a kid. I have a twin brother. Again, I'm going to talk about a lot of family shit, because it sucks. Family sucks. Like the holidays, everyone's like, oh, I'm getting together with my family. I'm like, fuck, why? No, I'm good. Like, I've got one of those uncles that when you go to Christmas, or your family members like, get away from me. Get out of there. Like, yeah, everyone's like, oh, Merry Christmas, this and that. Okay, Merry Christmas, yeah, the holidays, I get it, yippee. But Christmas is like, it's hard. Like, we raised 6 kids. Imagine shopping for 6 kids. So, they always wanted everything. I want this, I want that. I'm like, listen, true story, I tell them, like, my parents had 5 kids. I have a twin brother. We woke up on Christmas morning, there was 4 presents underneath the tree. My twin brother and I split presents, cakes, all that shit. Like, lying. I'm like, no, like, I've matched my father everything. He's like, no, it's true. Like, it was rough growing up, and kids today, they don't realize, like, you got a lot of shit. My sons, there's 3 bedrooms upstairs in my house, and they each have one. And I'm listening, I hear them yelling at each other. I'm like, fuck, they're all on their headsets playing games, and they're yelling at each other on the headsets through the walls in their room. So, I fucked up and started selling them weed. Dad, dude, it's fucking cool, man. I can make good money off of it. But then he started eating more. Says to my wife, I'm like, I'm either raising the price of the weed I'm selling or raising the rent. We gotta pick one. They just eat, but they don't go out with chicks or nothing like that. And I bust their balls. I'm like, when I was your age, we were like out trying to get ass. You guys are on headphones talking to each other. They got everything in the palm of their hands, everything. I used to have to hide with my dirty magazines and there were paper cuts. Like me and my twin brother were screwed. There was two of us. If I was in the bathroom, he was usually downstairs in the basement. We'd have to hide. Now they're in the room with a phone, watching everything. So I go in my son's room one night, just say goodnight. And all of a sudden the phone goes flying. I'm like, the fuck is that? I look on the floor, he's watching porn on his phone. Now I have a handshake with my kids, and he's looking at me, he's got his hand on him, like, are you kidding me right now? Like, you think I'm gonna shake you? The words didn't come out of my mouth, but the thought did. Like, you really wanna shake my hand? I just walked in and really? So my wife, she, like, with my daughter, she kept everything. My son, she says, you look like you're mad. I'm like, you don't want to know? She's like, no, I do. I'm like, no, you don't. So I finally told her, I was like, I just walked in on him fucking playing with himself. Like, no, it's hard. Like, we have to play hide and go fuck. Yeah, fucking 6 kids, dude. You gotta do crazy shit to get away with it. So we used to take these fuckers on vacations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we did was count. Count. Come in. You're good.
Come on, bro.
What's going on, man? Yeah, so if you're gonna have kids, have 1 or 2. Don't let them outnumber you, because then you're fucked. These little things are like an STD. I know it sounds fucked up because of my kids, but when people are like, you ever had an STD? I'm like, I got 6 of them. They're like herpes. They're gonna come back later on and again and again. You think they're gonna be gone for a while, and all of a sudden, oh shit. Yeah, they just keep coming back. They don't want to change the shit. I can do a lot in a minute, dude. I got 6 kids. I tell you that all the time, dude. It doesn't take me much. That's motherfucker. Done. Yeah. As a male, like, we brag to our friends, like, oh my God, I fucking had sex yesterday and the day before. When I was younger, all the time. Now I'm like, I can go like 10 days, we're good. I'm beat. Like, it's not the same. Like, I'm getting old. Like, I got shit that cracks every time I walk. I got diagnosed with diabetes. So my doctor gives me medication for it. And he says, hey, the side effects, like, you get erectile dysfunction. I'm like, I'm done, dude. I'm not taking the pill. He's like, diabetes, you can lose a toe, a finger. I'm good. You want to take my leg? Go ahead. They're going to tell me to take my dick. No, it's mine, dude. It's in the butthole. Those are mine. You know what? Take them. I'm not going to take your drugs. So my wife's like, then you got to change your diet. And I tried, but I'm a fat man. I love to eat everything. My name's Dave. Have a good night, guys. Thank you, Will.